has the power to enthrall, to captivate, and this occasion appears irresistible. Two magnificent sides intent upon impressing the wider world with a display of technical and tactical brilliance. So much riding on this, and an atmosphere to match the mood. It's Inter. They face Arsenal live right here on EA TV. A huge night at a great stadium. We're here at the San Siro. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Inter versus Arsenal.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Inter's lineup is as follows. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Alessandro Bastoni plays alongside Benjamin Pavard in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts with Henrik Mkhitaryan in the centre of midfield. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. That's a lovely ball. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Thomas Partey starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And rather than use a strike puck, and it might be, and the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
And he puts it away confidently.
When you see this again, what a good penalty it is. He threatens to hit it with power, just puts his toe underneath the ball and beats it down the middle. You've got to have a lot of courage to play like that.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Can he do it? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Havertz. Oh, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Jan Sommer. Pavard with it. De Vrij. Alessandro Bastoni. Now with Thuram. And he successfully got past him. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Martin Ødegaard. Kai Havertz. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Really getting stuck in. Barella. Martinez! What a vital intervention. Saka. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Martin Ødegaard. Partey. Partey. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, that one has promise. Advantage, Arsenal. Kai Havertz. Thomas Partey. An alert piece of defending. Oh yes, what a pass. Big opportunity. Keeper getting the touch. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Well, Ramsdale has just kept his team in it there, and it may just give them the impetus they need. They certainly haven't been at their best so far.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Can he play it in? This could be the equaliser. Oh, nice ball. Can he take the chance? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Kai Havertz. Martinez. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, the stats don't lie. Arsenal had most of the possession, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
No doubt. They go to work moving it around again. Gabriel. Rice with it. Well, nothing productive, really. Trying to open them up. And he's in. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the perfect finish from Lautaro. He really does hit this with power. That's an excellent goal.
Gabriel. Now Zinchenko. And a tidy challenge. Well, space for Inter in the wide position. Really good build-up, but no end product. Martinelli. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there we have it. The first half comes to an end here at the San Siro. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
And the ball is rolling once more. The pendulum already swung Inter's way here. Let's see how the second half pans out. And they could face difficulties here. Kai Havertz. Rice. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Thuram. In with a chance. It could be up for grabs. And problem solved for now. And Inter doing well to win the ball back. Çalhanoğlu. Martin Ødegaard. In the right place to cut out the pass. It's opening up for them. Barella. Return to Cuadrado. A foul, but advantage played. Robbed of possession. Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Short corner taken. Mkhitaryan with the cross. Oh, a moment of pure class! Unbridled joy for him and the supporters!
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. And into the last 30 minutes now. Declan Rice. Bukayo Saka. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Very quick thinking there. Partey. He's going forward well here. Timely intervention. And Inter could get in behind the defence. Real chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
ourselves a rookie. Welcome to Madden NFL 24. Before you take your first reps, we got to get your game tailored to you. Let's set it up by picking everything from your experience level and favorite team, all the way through to your play style and accessibility options. And nothing's set in stone. You ever feel like making some moves, you can always change things around in settings later.
You know how the saying go when they come round. What goes up must come down. And we ain't going with them. Pick your shoes and pick the slack now. Spend most of my days thinking if I would ever live inside the background. The I pull strings, they out to get me another day, another man down. I pick up my shoes, I pick it the lid, I'm pushing the limit, I pick it the slack now. The clear this ain't gold, look around where we roam through. In the land of the broken, it's a lot we was prone to. Quicker sand was engulfing, but intact with my soul.
Accessibility. Try all the ways to sling it around the yard and pick the passing style that works for you. You can always check. This enables control. This will enable a timing component for guaranteed accuracy on bullet passes. And you control the placement of the pass within the target area with precise control over the pass's strength.
I'm in the mood to make y'all remember going to crowd. Sharpen my sword, declaring the war foes and cows. So pass me the torch, bones and crowns. It's the voice of the future tonight. Who's the sounds? The bronze age forever. This a God-given level on a high like crescendo. Where my mind stay resemble. Pick your shoes, pick the slack now. Spend most of my days thinking if I would ever live inside the background. The I pull strings, they out to get me another day, another man down. I pick up my shoes, I pick it the letter, I push it, I pick it the slack now. It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in a bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. These people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. 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 I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no break.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading them out, the fifth-year Auburn alum, got his first career starts last season. Here's Jarrett Stidham.
For a brief time, he was thought to be a possible successor to Tom Brady while he was still in New England, but that didn't materialize. But opportunity may still knock for him to start in the NFL today. Definitely has the arm and mobility to make plays against NFL defenses. All he needs now is consistency.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also... difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I didn't see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now it's Stidham.
Open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
James now to return it. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's Stidham. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Stidham. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. D.J. Jones drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 33. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So the Broncos coming out now. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Here's Stidham to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he dives his way forward to right around the line of scrimmage, so nothing there that time. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Denver's offense now set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. And
he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Chiefs offense ready to go again. They've shown very little offensively to this point, when neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Now Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the Chiefs are going to get it. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. But Charles, this offense just can't seem to get off the ground.
But the quarterback, he has to keep picking himself off the ground because this pass rush, they've been on him so far in a big way. 3 sacks. He might tell his offensive line, quit helping me up and just block the guys in front of you.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now it's Stidham. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And get up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. On the return, it's James. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 44 yards. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So after a scoreless first quarter, our first score of the game here in quarter number 2.
And it comes on a great run too, Brandon, because once he got past that first wave, how about how he kicked it into high gear, able to outrace defenders all the way to the end zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Here's a diving catch right side. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on the PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry, I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out. They put it on the yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
3rd and 1, Stidham. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Stidham. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, they got it again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Just a 2-yard pickup, but it should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on for the 5th time here today. James now to return. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So we've come upon halftime here at KC Chiefs. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Now Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. Shifts by him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bungle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And now here comes Kansas City. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and in. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he he's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you usually don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Stidham. And he's going to go down again. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Riley Dixon now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Here's James returning. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
They're really the 4-minute offense. This is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On is the punter as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time more multiple guys get to it. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Stidham. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by LeJoy with speed. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here now, 2nd and 4. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back to throw, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Again, it's Pacheco.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
yeah,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's laid out deep for Rice. That'll be caught. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I thought it was pretty.
And it ended a kneel down. The clock goes down to zeros. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Stidham with one final shot. He's going to let it fly. And drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner.